Hello there, World of Tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host at World of Blitz, and in today's video, I'll be playing in the STB-1, the Tier 10 Japanese Tech Tree Medium, a vehicle that in the latest update of the game received, well, I'm not really sure what it received. It's some sort of dinosaur camo, and it's weird. That's really the best way I can describe it. Some parts of it are cool. I like the animations. It's got some animations all over it. But also some parts of it are kind of ugly. I don't really like how the gun barrel just is a boxy little rectangular thing. Not a huge fan of that. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about this STB-1 camo, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. I think Wargaming could have done a bit better of a job. I personally think if they were going for this Japanese style dinosaur, it would have looked really cool if they named it the STB-1 Godzilla and then given it a cool Godzilla-like skin. But it's not what they did, so a bit unfortunate. Now, the enemy team has an AMX-50B, an FE-4-202, and that's about it for mobility. They got 2 Yags and an E4, so I wouldn't expect that to go medium side. I could be wrong, but I guess we're going to find out. Now, if you want my opinion on this camo, it's actually more of a hindrance than a bit of a help. You have the most bright little shoot me sign above your turret. It's literally as bright can be. And I have a feeling every time you use this tank, you're actually going to be shot at more just because of the fact you've literally got to shoot me. What are you doing, 4202? Really? Really? Oh my god. Teammates, ladies and gentlemen, teammates. And then he can't get up the hill because he stopped and didn't have enough speed for it. The skill is not found today. Alright, well, I'm going to make my way over here. And there we are. Alright, let's see what we can do. Let's see. Is anybody here? Hello. I do not see anybody here yet. No, I do not. Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody went towards this side of the map. Well, I'm just going to chill up on this hill. That's usually what I like to do. The 4005 has lost all of his health. Congratulations. I don't know what he expected to honestly happen. We didn't spot anything on A side, so it was pretty fairly common sense that nobody was going to be on this side of the map, and therefore they were all on that side of the map. But, well, looks like common sense doesn't flow with everybody. But, yeah, this is not looking good, I'm going to be honest. This is looking like a big flat loss as of right now. I'm going to try and get behind them as fast as possible. I would expect to be able to spot something here. There's the Super Conch. I really want to know where these Yags are, because those are the big threats as of now. Where are the Yags? Huh. Oh, there's one. Hooah! Alright. Well, I got 1 penetration out. Let's reload. I'm not detected by the Yag, which is actually pretty good news. Let's get another shell into the Yag. And with that, I don't think he's enjoying life all too much, to be completely honest. Was kind of hoping that one would pen, but unfortunately not. And, of course, there's another Yag. How fun. Well, we got 1 shell in. I didn't even know you could sit that far up, to be honest. Oh boy, I'm spotted again. I'm not sure exactly what I'm spotted from, but there's 2 Yags, and I don't want to be shot by either of them, so that's really the best way to word it. Let's see. I'm not seeing anybody there as of so far. The mouse is still full health, and we got the E4 off to the side. If this E4 pushes up, I can get a little easy shot into him. There you go. Oh, I did not realize I had heat loaded, but you know what, it's fine. We were still able to get the penetrating shell into his vehicle. Okay, we got the AMX-50B. This is just bad. Oh boy. Well, I knew he was going to pen me. That was a fairly obvious moment there. Let's back up, and let's just see if I can get 1 more pen in. There you go. Another nice slap. Oh, E4 is on my side. That's not very fun. Let's back on up a little bit more. Let's see if I can get another slap into the type. Nice. Okay. And at this moment, I'm just trying to figure out how I can really maneuver this situation. So I'm going to get 1 shell into the type here. And let's see if I can get 1 more out into his tank. There you go. Well, didn't pen, but we did manage to track him, which is honestly not terrible. If we can bait him around this corner here, we might do okay. Let's see. There you go. Nice shot. Hopefully he doesn't high roll it. He did. Unfortunate. This was a bad team. That's really the best way to describe it. If that Type 71 did not high roll me, I could have probably easily done over 3,000 damage this battle, but unfortunately he did end up high rolling. So all we got left now is the Badger in the back. He gets slapped for a 720, and he does manage to finish off that player. Honestly, it's not the Badger's fault we lost this. It was the fact that we had our mouse and spawn. 4202 stopped us a lot. If I had been able to get up to A faster, I would have been able to push faster. And then there was also the fact that our 4005 and Yag also stayed at spawn. It was a whole conglomerate of bad. That was just a bad team, man. I didn't do bad in general. I mean, I did just a shy of 3,000 damage and assisted about 1,100, so about 4k combined, which was double the next highest on the team. It was just really, really unfortunate to watch all of this unfold. Ooh, man, that was, oof. All right, let's do another game and see if we can do a bit better than the first battle in the STB-1. Now, as you saw, the STB is still a good tank. If I hadn't have accidentally fired heat actually into that E4, now that I think about it, I probably would have done 3,000 damage. But the tank is really good at being a haul-down vehicle. And even if you're out of the comfort zone like we were in that battle, it's not too much of a problem. You can very easily still do well in a vehicle like this, and we did in that game. Usually what I like to say is make your losses count. In a victory, it's easy. I can get a 3, 4, 5, 6,000 damage victory any day. But when it comes to a loss, that's where you got to be careful, because if your team falls apart very quickly, like that game, you want to be able to get out enough damage to make it worth your while. So in that type of game there, I obviously knew it was going to be a loss, and I was able to pretty decently farm a solid chunk out. It was a bit unfortunate that the Yag was positioned the way he was, which allowed him to get a slap into me, which I couldn't have really foreseen. He was way in the back. But still, it's a good bit of advice I can give is always try to farm when you know you're going to lose. Now, if you're not going to lose, try and help out your team. But in a situation like that where you basically know guaranteed it's going to be a loss, just farm. That's really all you're ever going to be able to do. Now we got the Waffenträger in the back. There you go. Nice slap. Of course, he just HE's me, but not much I can really do to counteract that. Let's see if I can get a shell into you. I don't really know what my team's doing is the problem. I mean, I can hold as good as I possibly can in this tank in this situation, but it's not really going to matter if all of my team is camping behind me. I literally have no support in this situation here, which is not good. Not good by any means. So I'm going to back up this way. The Contra Car was able to pen me once, and, well, let's see. I'm just going to keep on backing up. I'm really not sure what to do in this scenario here. Why did my V4 go there? Oh, God. Oh, God. And my 92E1's camping in the back. Oh, this is not good. Well, the good news is the M60 is dead, so that is good news, to be honest. If this V4 can... Yeah, I didn't think so. I was going to say if that V4 could clear him, that would be really good, but no. Unfortunately, he did not. So we've got the Kron pushing off to the side, who we were able to get one pen into. Not too bad. Let's back on up. Maybe we can get another shell into the Kron or something like that. Never mind. I can't pen that guy anywhere. Ooh, this is not a fun battle. Oh, the 92E1's AFK. Well, that makes more sense. Let's see, we got the Contra Caro. There you go. Nice slap into his tank. The Batchat did try to penetrate me. Was not able to. The armor on this tank is fairly decent. Oh, that should have been a pen. It showed it as a pen. Sag. Alright, well, once again, we're in this situation here where it's just a lot of bad and not a lot of good. So I'm just going to push on the Contra Caro. Let's get one pen in, and the 1-2-1B was able to hit me. I mean, we did 3,500 damage. So, once again, the STB is a great tank, but this was another example of just a loss right from the beginning. Sometimes people ask me why I don't go to Far Corner on this map, and it's a very simple reason. Far Corner is essentially a death trap. If I'd gone over there, sometimes you just get absolutely nuked trying to cross to get where the V4 did. It's just not a good idea to cross there. If that V4, instead of going far corner, pushed with me through mid, it would have been way easier. But even with that, I mean, our 1-2-1B... Okay, anyway. But that was just a loss from the beginning. Our T92E1 was AFK. The 1-2-1B was essentially AFK. That's really the problem with crossing corner. It's one of the reasons why I don't do it anymore, is because when you cross corner, you are relying on your team to support you, which sometimes works, and the majority of times doesn't, like this game. So I'm glad I went to mid. I was able to hold off the enemy advance for a bit of time and get out a pretty solid chunk of damage at that. But that's kind of how Blitz is. I've really been struggling to win with the teams lately. I'm not sure if Wargaming changed something in the latest update, but man, I gotta tell you, the teams have just not been super fun. Either way, good battles in the STB, average about 3,200, so not too bad. Let me know what you think about the camo in the comments down below. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.